Shortly entering the next map selection here. Let's see if they get a good pool, and we're going to be going into picks and bans.
Yeah, and the next match will actually be Pazsu versus A, which will be a winner's side round. So either of these players, whichever one loses, will move on to the loser's bracket. There's 2 lives for each player in this tournament, which is a really cool thing to see.
We also, while we're between rounds here, have gotten a couple more donations. First one, $34.90 from Twister Lego 919 said "Go Marble," and then a $70 donation from, is it Mole? I always see his name. I don't know how to pronounce it. Mole. $70 from him said "Let's go Liquid."
Always fun to see the donations supporting, who they're rooting for.
So we'll do the picks and bans and then get them in the server, let them practice and stuff, and I'll run the 2 minutes of ads to make sure there's no funny business happening again during the actual match.
A is not happy about this map pool here.
Banned all my maps. What the fuck?
And
There you go,
Pazsu,
sometimes.
we saw a very entertaining match, very close match between him and Heya yesterday. Both of those 2 players, I think, among the most practiced for this tournament. So we could see a really big match here, Pazsu being the most practiced against A, considered one of the most skillful.
It being a very versatile player, doing good on both unit and tech, indeed.
Right. Yeah, and Pazsu, with his very high, the 1.8 sensitivity that we talked about, no surprise he would ban a map like Demise.
Oh yeah. Not the right fit. We do have a ban from A, or sorry, my bad, yeah, from A, and that's going to be Milky Way.
And this really could be one of those matchups where we see SeaWorld finally played, A being ranked 10, Pazsu ranked 2. Be really, like a shootout, potentially.
Yeah,
He really doesn't know what to pick. I really don't think this is the map pool he was wanting to see.
Yeah,
He opts to pick Nostromo.
Basically every map in this pool favored Pazsu, at least by their PBs. Or maybe every map did. So unfortunate draw for A.
I guess the only criteria for map requirements was them being, like, obviously the tier and length that we wanted them to be, but also that they were ping friendly. And because we have a server for each region, SeaWorld was fine to be played. Even if it is, in my opinion, a dog shit map.
Horrendous.
I like SeaWorld, and I'm not going to elaborate.
There is no elaboration, but seeing a match here would be interesting though, with the ranks on the map that we have here. I mean, seeing world record pace on SeaWorld can be quite entertaining.
It has a lot of interesting tech that you don't get on other maps. It has some air excel turns. It has a lot of really tight snipes. It does get banned, so we won't see it this time around, but
yeah, we have our maps, starting with Nostromo.
While the players
we saw yesterday.
Yeah, it's a difficult one to run. While the players practice and we give them time to practice, I'm gonna run 2 minutes of ads to make sure you guys don't get any ads during the match. I apologize. I wish I could just turn them off. It's so silly you can't just turn ads off.
Yeah, it is.
I wasn't aware of that. That is a really bad feature of Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, A's timer won't start.
Mine's starting. Mine starts.
you're good.
It'll work on rejoin.
Yeah.
What time is it in Australia right now?
It's early at the moment. It's only 11:50 p.m. for me. It's
Early.
That's early, huh?
1:50 a.m. for Randy.
Damn. I
Early into
understand
the stream, yeah. We're going for like another 4 hours at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, Randy on his 17th coffee monster hybrid of the day.
I feel like
so
he
he's
could
going
just
on number
cough
10.
on me, and
Same.
I mean, if Randy just coughs on any of us, we'll get caffeine poisoning. Pretty sure.
Sounds right, yeah.
Is there any chance I could get you, Mump, to be the one that streams opposite to Manana?
Yeah, I can do that.
So I'm alt tabbing a lot, and I notice, and it's probably annoying you guys because I'm having to do yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're back from ads in a couple seconds, so we'll get the players going when they are feeling it.
Oh, I'm on the Europe server. I could have stayed on NA. I guess it doesn't matter.
Now we're rigged up, baby. Pazsu on the left screen, A on the right screen, Twitch on the phone, baby.
Don't get better than that.
Yep, we're all set
Pazsu
up.
is ready. I don't know if A is ready on the EU server.
I'll go ahead and ask him. He is ready.
Yeah, so for those confused, we'll start the timer and then I'll explain it. For those confused about I did the wrong command. For those confused about the order of the matches, Rora really needed to play early, I think, on day 2, and then so did Pazsu. So we put their matches before, and then we'll be going in order of the bracket from now on. So it'll be winner matches played from now on, and then we'll move into losers bracket.
So A did just finish his save lock run as the timer started. Locked at plus 0.91, which would be a top 10 time and barely ahead of what Pazsu's PB is. So both very capable on the map.
It's going to be an interesting match. And as we know, this map is all about who is the best at edging, as we've established yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, sorry for bringing it up.
It's
I blocked
it's too
that one
early to
out.
edge.
That was sleep deprived, Caff.
Right.
Pazsu just barely doesn't make that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't the greatest units though.
I do
Definitely
think
not the
that
best
both
run they
of
can do.
Both of these players are a little more confident than the two we saw on this map yesterday. I think we'll see times that get all the skips. You know, the end 180 especially will actually be hit in this match.
Both of them are really comfortable on this map. And that is very obvious from the start here.
Right. And yeah, I see someone pointing it out that Pazsu is surfing the wrong side. So
Yes, that is annoying me.
it's like a whole different map.
Yeah. A little bit of a moon from Pazsu here, and he hits the wall.
Yep. A bonking his head, both players back at the start.
I think this might be the second longest map in the map pool, so would definitely be a big advantage to set the first time. I know both players are gunning for that.
Yeah, it's also the other longest map, or the longest map is Park, which is staged, and so a little easier to get a time in, whereas this one, you don't have an option but to one-shot it, on top of being a much more difficult map.
Yeah, the hardest part by far of this map is right at the end as well, so makes it a pain. I did have this reviewer before it was picked in this, and then Marvel beat it practicing.
It's always the worst seeing one of your own records picked as a tournament map, because you know you're about to end up like out of the top 10.
I mean, so far I've kept boss fight, but I don't expect to. Levi's probably like cooking that one up in a 10-minute format or something.
Could get dangerous for you, Caff.
Both players about the same point, actually a reset, so we'll focus on Pazsu here. And I saw someone ask what happens if they don't finish the map before the 10 minutes. If that happens, then it's just the first to complete the map. Doesn't matter the time or anything, they just have to, first to finish wins.
Pazsu has some good speed and a good cut. This should be a good CP3.
That's a sublime board as well.
Bit high here though. I don't know if he makes
and
it.
he ran out of
like
mouse
that.
space. Yeah. That flick was definitely ran out of mouse space territory, right?
Yeah.
He just looked
Yeah,
down
with-
instantly.
Got that vibe.
With the sense he has, running out of mouse space there. You know he's using the full thing.
Yeah.
We see A now coming into CP2 a little slower than we saw from Pazsu, but good cuts. And
They have different strategies. A opting to do the old route, which is surfing more of that ramp and like gathering more speed.
Oh, A hit a trigger. That sucks.
Pazsu
see if
back on a
Pazsu
run
can
though
redeem himself.
towards CP3. Bit
Yeah.
slower this time, but he's looking more comfortable.
Does
Good.
make
Maybe he
it.
didn't run out of mouse room then. Maybe
I
that's
think
just
he hit a
like
wall.
his normal routine.
Yeah, maybe.
He's kind of low on speed, but if he surfs this whole
Yeah.
ramp, he should make it.
Ooh, he's shaking.
Very, very big
He's
flick.
safing it.
He is
Ooh,
gonna
perfect.
finish though.
Wow.
You have a time on the board.
2.3 is
Yeah.
not a great time,
Well.
but on a map like this, that may be all you need.
A back at where he failed before. And yeah, you can tell they're doing it differently. A's doing it a little bit slower, but more units.
All right, see if he can not get triggered here. He does get through. Little low speed again.
Yeah, this is makeable.
Yeah, it's going to be a similar time, I think, to what Pazsu just did. A better
He does like
end if
cleaner
he
end
makes it.
flick.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah.
takes the lead by, what, 0.7? Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
A substantial lead. Although
So
they
how
are
strong he can
capable.
do. Yeah, he can do better. How quicker runs to the end skip.
Right. Both players on very similar pace runs right now. And yeah, we'll see perfectly if the players can be shown side by side how different their routes are here. A getting better speed,
Pazsu
Pazsu
flicks too
getting a
high.
better cut.
Hits his head.
And it seems like the two different routes really is like a risk versus a reward thing. Pazsu just, hoping to land the tighter cut. A maybe a little more consistent just based on the units. But
Yeah, that flick immediately after is pretty tough to do with the lower units. It's tough in general to do, as we can see. They both failed it at this point, but if Pazsu can pull it off, it does save a bit of time.
Take it over. Ooh, when he's gonna spine. Very satisfying map to watch, though. It's one of the more satisfying maps.
It's a good map. A very good map. Just under like 3 minutes to go though. The pressure is going to start settling in for Pazsu.
Yeah.
Although he
I
didn't
think we're
pick this.
seeing- Right, yeah, this was A's pick. But I think we're seeing pressure for both players though, as they're struggling to get much past CP1 now. Even with having a lead, knowing that it's not a great time and can be beaten at any minute, still puts on a lot of nerves.
It's basically one good end skip. And it's beaten. If you
Right.
get a run to it, you have like 30 units than you had in the last run. One single ramp landing makes a difference. I guarantee they both know that. Neither one of them would have been happy with the speed they had off that second last ramp.
Yeah.
So on a pretty good run here.
He doesn't hit
quite get Maxwell.
Maxwell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes it over though. This is still beatable.
It is.
It really does just come down to, can he get a
This is
good
rough speed.
Let's see the down flick.
Has
Yeah,
to
there we go.
really
Is it gonna
flick.
make it over?
Makes
Oh,
that
it does
not.
not.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be comfortable with where his mouse is at on that ramp.
Definitely not. Usually in those situations you have to find a spot on the map where you can kind of fit in a reset, but it's not easy. It's a very continuously flowing map.
Yeah, last minute here. Both players in a run. A bit of a moon coming into this part they do differently. We'll see if he can hit the... No, spines that ramp again.
Spines. Pazsu on another run there.
Flick. Pretty
He's
sublime.
so consistent at this route though.
Yeah.
Not great.
let's see
speed
this part here.
again.
This will make.
That'll make, right?
No,
This
it
will
Oh,
not
it does
make.
not.
I'm
It does
sorry.
not.
I have lied.
You, the caster curse. 30 seconds remaining, guys. Gonna pull off a run here pretty quick.
All eyes on Pazsu at this point. In a run. 10 seconds. Oh, I think he should reset. This is...
Yeah, he should, and he should jump initially, because
No,
I mean,
he's
it
gonna,
could
this is gonna be
still-
it.
yeah, now he
He's
has to
locked
finish this
into
run. All right, all eyes on Pazsu.
A did fail,
he
so
gonna
it's
do
just
it?
Pazzu's run now.
Yep. Oof.
Oh, he's feeling a
Okay.
little bit of nerves.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
tell.
Like, is he?
He has two...
Oh,
he
yeah,
is.
he's shaking. He's shaking hard.
He
This
can't.
is-
Oh, yeah, the
wow.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
Ooh. Major jigsaw onto the board.
Map 1 going to A was his map pick.
And A just said that his mom was calling him. So a little bit of a distraction for him during that round as well.
Oh no.
All right, Surf
It's,
Forsaken is up.
Kind of funny at the end of that map, Pazsu said impossible nerves map. And the next map just isn't any better. It's even longer with just as many angle snipes and important parts.
A wanted me
Loading,
to A wanted me to
Caff,
say
you turn this
he
on?
tell
Yeah.
Kobu no pizza this time.
Pazsu is rank 6 on this map with 217 from A, which can
Yeah,
be quite
A-
interesting.
A G6 time from A, but I'm just watching him do some quick runs while we wait for the round to start. He definitely knows the map better than his time shows, but I don't think he knows it super well at the
Definitely has the potential.
time.
I think Manana
Yeah.
may
Hello?
be
I'm here. I
lagging?
lagged out.
Hello.
Yeah,
Welcome
I think
back.
you're good now, but you were lagging a little bit.
Yeah.
a little
Yeah, I was saying A is locking a run. Certainly knows the map better than his G6 PB shows. but I don't think he knows it as well as Pazsu.
Pazsu opted to, instead of save blocking the entire map, he went into no clip and just no clipped a certain amount of speed to a ramp, and it's just going from there. So maybe he just wants to make sure he has the ending down.
Yeah.
We'll just let them both know the type R when they're ready. This is a brutal one to be picked.
Yeah. A does say he's ready as well.
Okay, both seem ready. Go ahead and start this one.
And so this map, a little, some similar tech to what we saw on Milky Way. I think this is the first time we're seeing it. A lot of this map is Maxwell, similar to Nostromo as well. A lot of this map is Maxwell, so you'll see them, rather than boarding a ramp well, using all of the ramp, they'll stay very high on it with that 3500 speed and opt to get a better angle rather than waste speed that they can't gain going down on the ramp.
Beautifully explained.
Yeah, the ramp after CP1, you can... So if a ramp is not on the grid, I believe, I'm going to explain this correctly, you can sometimes go over what the cap of the map is. So on this, it's 3500, but because the ramp is like sideways and it's like off the grid, you can go over momentarily. So it's kind of annoying. You have to get like the perfect time to flick off this ramp, and you can get like the right time and get like plus 50 units. It's a very tedious ramp.
Right.
But you only peak still going down or up though, right? Even if it
This
is
is on a
up.
pretty good run. This is like a solid run.
There's plus 0-0 to WR.
Oh, he
When it's
spines.
CP2. Ooh.
A failing a run after CP2 as well, hitting his head. And both players at like the exact same point of the map until A failed there.
And are we hitting the air acceleration cap on this flick here? I think right around CP1, where you have to do the weave. It's one of those little bit tricky flicks. I'm not
Yeah,
sure. You
definitely.
may be flicking hard enough, but I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're definitely flicking hard enough that you won't get air excelled weaving through. It has to be a fairly light flick for you to quote unquote slide out from air excel.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So that is like way beyond what would cap that.
Right.
As we on another run heading into like CP3, not quite as quick as last time, but still like a run to put down.
Right. A on a run as well. A little bit better pace, but not great speed going through towards CP3.
Do you head surf that now? Sorry, I'm just
little
admiring
bit.
the new route. I did not do that when I played this.
A failing the cut, Pazsu laying down a time.
Being the first to set a time on the board.
The time that Pazsu just said, A was on basically that exact pace as well when he failed. So not out of reach for A yet, despite his PB being over 5 seconds slower than that.
Pazsu is extremely consistent at like, I mean, that time he didn't get the like correct speed you want, but he had so much extra high that he just has so much speed anyway. This is significantly, oh, he failed.
A coming up on that head surf here, going into CP3. Better pace than he had before. This looking a little shaky, but this is fast enough to beat Pazsu with. Okay,
I think he went for that head surf and he was
himself
just
a bit.
reposition a little bit.
A really keeping up with the checkpoint times despite having a much slower PB. Maybe just didn't set a new time in tourney prac. Just lay down some locks.
Yeah, I do think that's the case.
Even though this map might not be the most fun to play in a tournament, this map is so fun. Like, it is a good map. Definitely
sure.
one of the better maps in the map pool, in my opinion.
It looks a lot of fun to surf and to watch, yeah. Oh, barely gonna miss there by A.
Yeah, that's the second or third time he's done that now. It's a very important cut to hit well, just to have a lot of speed going through CP3.
Right.
It looks like
Pazsu on another run.
Pazsu's pretty consistently a little bit slower CP1 than A, but always faster CP2, maybe just maintaining more units.
Pazsu on a pretty good run. What a cut.
A good cut
He
by
misses the
Pazsu.
head
Oh,
turf.
wow.
Still,
This is gonna be an
this will still
improve.
be an improve.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's gonna be a decent improve. Setting at 0.75.
An A throwing a Lenny face in the chat. I think he may not feel capable of beating that time.
Might have a best of 3.
Which commentator is who? One guy sounds kind of nerdy, and the rest sound identical to me. So I assume I'm the nerdy guy. I think we have a display up now, to where you can see the whoever's talking in the top right corner.
I'm just concerned that you think that somehow like the EU, Australian, and NA guy sounds anything alike.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I kind of thought we all just sounded like nerds. I thought that's what was more likely.
Yeah, so we have had a fair amount of donations since we've gone live, and we're just pinning the link in case anyone would like to contribute. It's all appreciated. It's not at all needed, but it's just there if you guys see it and you want to help.
A coming into CP3, and he's already pretty well behind pace. Does fail there, but already pretty behind pace going into CP3. It might be a little hard for him to beat that 0.75 plus time that Pazsu said a little bit ago.
Even though A definitely
Pazsu
seems more
really-
prepared
Really
than
good
his
CP2.
PR. Oh, just gonna miss that. Even though A does seem a little bit more prepared than what his time might be able to tell you, Pazsu is definitely coming out as the more confident person on this map.
Yeah. And that shows because A was not pleased with the map pool that he got. I saw someone in
Right.
chat ask what a your speed is. So in Surf you have turn binds which you can bind to keys, which basically if you press it down it will turn you left or right depending on which one you bound. And your speed is the speed in which you turn. So lower equals slower, higher equals higher, essentially. Default is 210. I am not super familiar with what both these players use. I think A is 210 by default. I'm not sure about Pazsu.
A is 210, Pazsu is 100 and 210. He uses both. So you can toggle the speeds as well if you set up a bind to go back and forth between them.
I believe the specific number was pointed out yesterday. It was a Manana who said it is actually degrees per second, right? So if you have 360, that
Yeah.
will be a full turn in 1 second.
Pazsu on a pretty
He's getting
decent
really
run.
good
He's got good
CP1s.
speed.
Solid.
Yeah, but
Ooh,
that
oh, and he's
flick,
gonna hit the
wow.
ground.
A not great speed into CP2, but still a good pace if he can. No, it doesn't make the cut. Oh, for Appa. Oh, Alpha, I think is another name he goes by. A very good B hopper. Asking what buttons surfers usually bind turn binds to. There are a lot of variations for what people use. You see a lot of Q and E, X and C for the keyboard. You see a lot of mouse 1 and 2, the occasional mouse 4 and 5. I don't know if anyone else here uses something different. Oh, you're not Alpha.
Yeah, I
okay.
use mouse
Well, either way,
3.
Alpha, the good B hopper.
I use mouse 3. Push the scroll wheel down for plus left.
That's actually insane. That's worse than mine. I
That
have
is
plus left on
unreal.
mouse 1, and then at mouse
And my
5 I
reset.
have plus right. Yeah. I
My
was-
reset
to
binds on
apply.
mouse 1.
That is okay. How do you? Okay, so you just never touch your. I press down on mouse 2, but if I don't have mouse 1, then I don't know how you do that. Ooh,
It's
a really
happened
good
a
cut
few
by
times.
Pazsu. I
Entering
bet it
crunch time
has.
here.
Yep. Last 10 seconds.
left. Can focus on A a bit. See if he can get a time down to.
Yeah.
to
All
beat
eyes on A.
Pazzu's
He
set.
has to set a time now. No.
Yeah, that flick is
Ooh,
so brutal.
yeah.
That flick
Yeah.
decides the entire your entire run. It's brutal.
GG's on that map.
Yeah,
So both players taking both of their map picks here, leading us to the decider of Surf Paradigm. Pretty exciting. This is the map where I think that they were the closest in ranks, maybe besides Nostromo, but A with rank 10 PB and Pazsu with rank 2 PB.
That's gonna make for an interesting match indeed. Very
Yeah.
close.
For a quick final note on the turn binds, just for two top players in this tournament, Liquidator and Marble. Liquidator uses Q for plus left, but he uses his middle finger to press it. I know a lot of people like to kind of smush Q and A together with their ring finger, but Liquidator will move his middle finger from W to Q to press his turn bind. Marble, on the other hand, uses really weird keys. He has plus left on F and plus right on G.
That is unbelievable.
What?
Yeah.
Is he using
Okay.
his
I'm fairly sure
thumb?
he didn't have a plus right for a while. I'm fairly sure that maybe
He-
like
No.
a new addition to his game.
Yeah,
I'm
he
sorry, I
said
don't
he
believe
very-
that.
He said he very rarely uses plus right, which I, like you were saying, I do know that it is uncommon for him to use them, and probably didn't have one for a while, but a G is diabolical.
Yeah, that is extreme. Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh
middle
wait, plus
finger
right is on
Q as
G.
well.
You're saying? How does that even work? Plus right being on G. You have to move your whole. I'm trying to do it now. If you're turning left with or right with D, and you're gonna turn bind with G, you have
It
to move
might
your
be a
whole
thumb
hand.
press.
Oh yeah, must be. Yeah, you're right. It's even more awkward.
So Pazzu is saying he is ready. If we can check on A,
Yep, checking A. He
seems to be locking.
is ready.
Also, see people asking when you use turn binds instead of moving your mouse, and a lot of players use turn binds as like an aid along with your mouse. So using the mouse and turn binds like in sync. Sometimes you'll see players like exclusively using turn binds if it's a spin they know that fits it well, but just depending on the map, depending on the player.
So A opted
Even
to
here-
finish his
How,
lock run here.
How alone I am in this, but I always use plus left on every left turn. Am I alone in this caster chat of doing that?
No, I'm the
used
same.
to-
I turn back a lot.
Yeah,
In fact,
I
that
definitely have a lot of turn
ramp-
binds.
I did a start the timer before Randy was ready, but I think he is adjusting on the fly. Yeah, I actually at times like turn bind like off a ramp if like I run out of room.
Yeah.
because I play like kind of low yaw.
Oh yeah,
I,
that's a classic. Uh-huh.
I learned to do that on Fornax B4. I forget what the yaw was, but there's one that gives you a really good flick off of
That's
the
on a
third
really
ramp,
good run.
And
Has it on a really
yeah.
good run.
Oh my god, point 12 to
Wow.
record coming into
Especially
coming
just
third
early
last
on.
ramp. This is Maxwell ramp.
Is he
Should be an
safely
easy
ending?
completion.
Oh,
no.
he spines! He spines!
Fine.
Not there, man.
To get that
Unfortunate.
solid of a run so quickly shows Pazsu might just be like ready to run away with this map, honestly. Like we said before, A wasn't super happy with the map pool, but both
Yeah.
players have good PBs, so who knows?
A does have a good PB. Pazsu just has a very good PB on the map. Also, A is listening to us and watching the stream. Just there, he took a beat to say, "I already lose after that run that Pazsu just failed." So
Gets the morale down a little bit.
Well, at least he's in winners bracket, so he has, he'll have another
yeah,
shot
well,
to pull
I'm
a
not
better
even gonna
map
count
pool
him
that
out
he's
here,
comfortable
though.
with.
Right. I won't even count him out here though, both because he is very good, has a good time on this, but also failing a run like that in that way is a pretty big
Tilting.
mental boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pazsu is on a lesser run, but coming up towards the same area. Still pretty quick. It would still be difficult for A to contest.
If he spines this time. This
He
time
does
he
it
does get a
perfectly that time.
nice flick. Yeah,
That's
that was a
good
good flick.
That will feel
That'll
good
put a
after the last fail.
yeah. Now he has the next handful of minutes to work on improving that, while A has this pressure of, okay, he's 0.1 away from my PB on this map. And that's a couple times now I've seen with A. After the head hit, he turns just a little too early. Starts the right turn a little too early.
Pazsu
Ends up hitting his
is
head trying to
speed.
board the ramp.
Oh my god, some insane cuts
Just
by.
of the
Oh,
guy. So he's opting to just go for speed over cuts because it's stacking up towards that area. That would have been like minus 0.3 on CP3, I think, if he made it through that window.
if I'm not mistaken, he's using a spine right, is he? Before the head hit passer. I think I've seen a pretty consistent.
I think he
rate.
might
Let's
just
see here again.
be flicking over it, no?
Oh, is he? Let's see.
think
Oh,
he's
he
just
is.
riding
You're
over
right.
it.
My bad. I must have caught when he accidentally landed on it. It's a blind board.
Yeah, saw a ramp bug there, unfortunately ending an A run.
In 2026.
Maybe one of us could explain how ramp bugs work and exist for people that are joining the stream that are new.
They just suck. I don't even know why they exist or like how they're there, but just maybe someone knows the.
It could be
Technical-
butchering, but I think the Source Engine has a function called try move, where it can sometimes mess up the logic a little bit, and it thinks you're walking into a wall due to some calculation issue. And KSF is using a plugin to account for those types of ramp bugs, and but
Pazsu
sometimes
on
you
a
still
run
have
to
the
the
physical
ending.
ones. Yeah, he's coming up on the end here again, Pazsu.
I think it'll be close to what he got last time. Just a bit behind.
A little bit behind.
A with a pretty bad CP1, and he fails that right turn in the same way again. I don't know if he's turning too early or too fast, but I've yet to see him really get a good board onto that ramp.
It's looking a bit like a combination of both. It's definitely one of those turns that just settles into you with muscle memory over time.
As it
Yeah,
was on
it's,
a run.
it's fairly.
This is good
Yeah.
speed.
But this is really good by Pazsu right now.
I'm
Oh,
sorry for opening my mouth.
Just need a unit higher. But yeah, that turn is, it's not blind. You can look down. It's just a little awkward to because you want to land as far forward on that ramp as possible. Just a time save, because you know you're not going to get more units landing far back, really. But that then leads you into the risk of just running into the wall as you try to board it. You'll see both trying to board super far forward. See if A can get it here. Same thing.
Just
Tries
have
to board
again.
as far as he can. I think he knows it too.
Yeah, it's like the fifth time I've seen him do it now. It tilts you.
Yeah.
I was doing another run up to a CP3. Bit of a moon though. But I
The
think
wall?
it'll still be like on improvable pace. Bit high again.
Another moon there, yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely improvable pace, and this would maybe be out of A's range of doability.
Finish
He
it off.
does get past that
Ooh,
now.
that's a
Hopefully-
good
Oh, he does a
flick.
real ending.
That is... Ooh, that's gonna be hard for A to beat.
2-8.
Yeah. A heading into towards CP3 now. That run, by the way, a rank 7 that Pazsu just set. A coming up on the end for the first time.
Seems a bit shaky.
Decent.
Bit low on the
doesn't make
flick.
it.
Yeah, a little bit too short.
A does say, yeah, GG. That was Nolda Yaskin who called Pazsu the dark horse. I think that was me. We all agree that Pazsu and Heya both are very impressive. Maybe haven't gotten the hype they deserve coming in as contenders for this, as we come up to the last bit of this map. See
What
if
did
they
it say?
can
Do the
pull something
Batman
out.
pass end and skip the last ramp. It is a Maxwell ramp, the second last. So I don't know, what would that be a hard skip? I don't know. It is a Maxwell ramp. Do you just flick off it? I've never seen this
I'm gonna
skip.
I'm not
guess
familiar
it's-
with his skip. Like, I know
Yeah.
what it is. I just don't know what exactly he surfed. I think I locked this map like a month ago when it was like announced in here, and I was trying to like mess around with it, but I was getting no height. I didn't go back
Oh,
and watch the
okay.
video to see.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out.
A is getting through that turn a couple times in a row now. Not on great pace that we've seen compared to what Pazzu's been on CP2, but with the little bit of time he has left, hopefully has the confidence to just put together a good run.
We are approaching the last minute, so he does not have a lot of time to do that.
Yeah, and with this map being almost a minute long, that means at this point any run's gonna have to be a buzzer beater.
Yep. Not a lot of room for error.
I think some people, I think I did when I played in the last tournament we did. I opted to unmute the stream sometimes because I was just in my own head wondering what was being said anyway, and it kind of just like helped hearing it. It definitely hurt at
Yeah.
times as well. It would make me more nervous, but I'm
Yeah,
sure
the
A
tournament I was
isn't
in,
worried.
the tournament I was in, I had stream unmuted for a little bit, just so I knew what my opponent was doing, see if I could if I had to speed up or not, if I could play safe. But last 10 seconds, A on CP2 fails the board and looks like he's throwing in the towel, not opting to reset. And yeah,
Pazsu
time's
jumped
up.
before the
Pazsu beats
time was
A.
up.
Pazsu.
And I know A was a lot of people's favorite to win this tournament, so seeing him move to the losers bracket early, not only unfortunate, but also scary for the players in the lower bracket. Like having to face such a strong player with your tournament life on the line could definitely be scary. But GG's to Pazsu. Super well played.
Yeah, that was a super unlucky map pool, I'll say, for A. I think he'll make a lot of noise in the lower bracket now.